Hey everyone, and welcome back. So I find myself today here in the Northampton Market Center, right? So this place, I'm going to show it here in a second, but a little bit of history. So Northampton got its first market charter in, what was it, 1189, according to the research that I've done. And it got its first market, well, it had a market and then it moved to where it is today in 1236, I think it was, 1235, 1236. So it's been here since then. Now, there's been a lot of changes around that, of course, over time, but they recently, in 2023, dug this up to repave and everything else like that and put in a water feature, which I'll show here in a second. And they end up finding some archaeological stuff, some medieval posts and various kinds of stuff. So a lot of history here. Let me show you around. And see this. Now I don't know what the significance of this building is here, but it's got a coat of arms right there on the front. Right? Now this is a little bit more modern here, but look at that building on the end. Look at them windows up above. See, this is one of the things. Everywhere you look, whatever's down below, don't pay attention to that. Always look up. Always look up. So like this over here. So this is the market square. So all of these buildings, who knows how long they've been here, but just look at the difference in styles as we go. See, look here. Well, okay, so this is a bit of the fountain that's going on, but look at these buildings. Sandstone there. Look at this one over here, this cafe. That's just so awesome. Over here, I'm going to get over there in a second, but there's some incredible carving up at the top. This is the market square. See, look up here. All along the roof line there. Let me get a little closer and I'll zoom in. So all the lion's heads right up there at the roof line. All the rosettes, the columns, all along the top of the windows. Look at that. Lion's heads. It looks like a bunch of flowers. See, and that's over the whole front of this building. Over here you can see the stonework up there. Here's the fountain kind of going off. Young dudes. See, and then you've got this here. This is All Saints Church. It's got, that's copper up there at the top. Over here, this looks like a leaded roof. But there's stained glass right up there at the very top. Looks like there's yellow in the center bits. Looks like flowers or maybe snowflakes, I don't know. But see, this is the front of All Saints Church. You can see the weather vane up there at the top. Clock face and the sculpture in the front. It's got 1829 on the front there. It's been around for a solid minute. Always look up. This is just right across the street. Incredible work. I love the stone carving and that handrail. I'd love to take a look at that. All right, so this here is one of the entrances to the old courthouse. Okay, notice all the stonework. Now that door right there, I wish I could set the phone down and show you, but I don't trust that. That door has to be, what hell, better than 10 foot, probably closer to 12, 15. just right over here, this is the other side of All Saints Church. Okay, you can see the roofs a little bit better. Now, over that way is where the market is. Here's the courthouse. Now, there's something else really interesting just right over here that I'm going to show in a second. Alright, and this one here, this is what they call a guild hall. This is where the county offices are, from what I understand and whatnot. Yeah, bit of copper up there, copper cladding, slate roof. But look at this. There's philosophers and scientists. And look at that. One of the spires. And this is down low. This is probably up about 7 foot or so, just above my head. But there's carved into the stones here so many different crests, different heraldries. I don't know what any of them mean, but there's so much everywhere if you take a look, you know? Alright, now here's another thing I really want to kind of show you. So this gate doesn't swing. This is a sliding gate. It retracts into the wall. If you look really carefully, I don't know if you can see it, but there's the rollers on either side. It's got one on either side. Down here you can see the track that it slides along. Yeah, it's locked in place. But nowhere on here, okay, do you really see any kind of bolts or anything along those lines. It's all steel work, right? Okay, rivets. You see some rivets. It's all covered in protective black paint. There's obviously some rust and damage and such. I don't know how long this has been here, but I mean, it's just impressive. I love it. You know? Even looking on the backside. Okay. It looks like there's a little bit of a screw there, or a bolt end, you know, okay, that would make sense. Holding the hardware on, but you don't see it for anywhere else. And then, of course, absolutely ridiculously gorgeous mosaic floor. Look at this. And always look up. Alright, I'm standing near the entrance of the guild hall now, but look. You know? I mean, there's just the road right out there that I was walking down. Look at the ceilings. More over there. And the stained glass. Stone carving, wood carving, stained glass. They even look at the brass embellishments for the handles. Now, it's coming just down from the guild hall behind me. Over here we've got this courtyard that has some statues of some of the people who have helped out and done various things for Northampton. Here we've got Lady Wantage. She made a gift of some land to Abington Park in Northampton. Margaret Bonifield, or Bondfield, I'm not sure. But anyway, a little bit about her bio. I mean, just look at this stonework. This is John Clare. Apparently he was a peasant poet, or referred to as the peasant poet. See, I mean, such random buildings. This one here has a sign at the top, 1677. And with that, we're back in the square. I just made a big loop. I want to say thank y'all, and always look up. Pay attention to your history. I'll talk to you later.